Good afternoon, I'm Annabelle Regan with 2NURFM Hunter News. In breaking news, Central Coast woman Natalie Donahue has been found alive and well in dense bushland south of Cessnock. She's currently being treated by paramedics. The State Emergency Service has commenced a review into handling of April's Dungog flood, which claimed the lives of 3 people. The agency's response, information services and flood intelligence are all set to go under the microscope after residents received little to no warning of rising waters. Meanwhile, the drowning deaths of Robin McDonald, Colin Webb and Brian Wilson are now also the subject of a coroner investigation. A $26 million contract for the start of the Glendale Transport Interchange is up for approval at tonight's council meeting. A tender from Darracon is on the table for Stage 1 of the project, which includes the extension and realignment of Glendale Drive and Stockton Drive. Lake Macquarie Mayor Jody Harrison says this is an exciting new development.
This is a really important first step. It's fantastic to see that we are so close to seeing some major construction happening as part of the transport interchange. If the recommendation is adopted tonight, we are likely to see all of the roadworks completed for Section 1 Stage 1 by the end of 2016.
And a new $92 million infrastructure plan aims to cater for an extra 12,500 people on the eastern side of Lake Macquarie. The plan includes a swimming centre at Charlestown, sporting fields, park and community gardens, and will be funded through a developer tax. It is hoped the projects will be completed by 2025. Newcastle's MP Tim Crackenthorpe is calling for the licence of a Fullerton Street service station in Stockton to be revoked. The site has had a number of environmental issues, including excess rubbish and a recent petrol spill in March, and there are community calls for remediation of the property. Tim Crackenthorpe says he has heard the community's complaints.
It's a lot more than an eyesore. In the 2 years that the lessees have the lease, it's certainly gone into a dilapidated situation, and they've been looking into it for a very long time. So the community said they've had enough, and I'm certainly backing them up on that one.
Hunter businessman Hilton Grujon has weighed in on the effort to flood-proof Testus Hollow in the wake of last month's storms. He's proposing the rezoning and sale of agricultural land east of the lagoon, with a C-shaped access route linking the subdivision to Cessnock Road at either end of the township. Maitland Mayor Peter Blackmore says it's worth considering, with the cost of raising the road tipped to hilt $20 million.
We must be mindful that water cut the road, and unfortunately there was a loss of life. We must have alternatives. We must be looking at what can happen in the future if we want to provide relief to the many families that are making those areas their home, and of course the dislocation from their home and family.
Sport for our sponsor, newcastlecheapestcars.com.au.
Chad Redman is set to come off the bench tonight when the Newcastle Knights take the fight up to the Broncos. It'll only be the 22-year-old's second game for the side following his incredible score on debut against the Tigers last week. Winger James McManus says he has faith in the whole team.
Every team at this time of year is going to be missing guys, and that's the beauty of it too, is younger guys and players with less experience get to show what they've got and get to show that they can stand up and play in the NRL.
The Lambton Jaffers have put in a stellar effort to hold on against Adamstown and share the points in their National Premier League Saturday blockbuster. Adamstown had a chance to take the score to 2-1 on penalty, but an impressive save from Jaffers keeper Brad Swancott helped the side salvage a 1-1 draw. And the Newcastle Hunters are celebrating another win in the Waratah Basketball League, defeating Hornsby 71-69 with 5 seconds on the clock. That's sport. I'm Belinda de los Heras.
2NURFM News Time is 12:10.